Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Howler for an hour. This time we're checking out Super Bomberman R2. Now, this is a game that is basically a sequel-ish to R1, as you may imagine. This was a game that released on the Switch in the early days, and I played it. I didn't stream it, but I played R1 by myself or with some friends, just locally on a Switch back in the day. I think it was one of the, I believe it was one of the launch games, which is why we had it. And it was okay. Characters are kind of weirdly rewritten, the Bomberman characters. There's quite a few of them in the R series. But it was a decent game. So when I heard that R2 was coming out, I was like, hey, let's try to get some multiplayer review keys for this. So I signed up specifically for the multiplayer review key package, 4 keys. And I got accepted for the other package I didn't sign up for, which only gives 1 key. So I'm not playing this multiplayer with friends, unfortunately. Which I do find that a bit lame. I didn't sign up for that package. Fair enough if they could only give 1 key out, but oh well. Take what you can get, right? Thing is, Super Bomberman always has single player as well, so we could check that out as well. But this game has some interesting things. To put it very simply, I didn't find out until after I'd already gotten the key for this, but this game has some bad controversy going on. And I do want to address that at the beginning here. So, simply put, this was originally... Let me get the name of it. Yes, okay. So originally, this game was free, effectively. This originally was known as this was originally Bomberman R Online, which was a free-to-play game, which had, you know, microtransactions and stuff, but it was free-to-play. They repackaged this with, as far as I understand, just the story mode edition. Everything else is pretty much what the mobile version had. They repackaged this and are now selling it for $50 as Super Bomberman R2. I don't think I need to explain why that's kind of shitty, but taking a free-to-play game and then selling it for $50 with barely any new content is not exactly a pro gamer move. It's kind of a lame gamer move. So, I have some negative opinions about this game coming into it, and I will just be honest about that. Apparently, let's see. They also took away the freedom of choice of the online multiplayer for the original R in favor of rotation-based ranked mode, which that could be to each their own, honestly. And it's also apparently hard to find. You can't do private lobbies without a code, which is kind of weird. I feel like it's a holdover from like the Switch version or something. I don't know. But yeah, also, so maybe apparently, according to reviews, it's hard to find a full lobby of this game, and that's kind of understandable for multiplayer. Because, like, yeah, you know, I understand if people aren't buying the free-to-play game that got repackaged as a $50 game, because that's just kind of a money grab, Konami. What the fuck, man? I mean, I know you suck. Everybody agrees, like, these days you suck, Konami, but you don't have to keep proving them right, like, you know. But nonetheless, I got a review key, and we're gonna check it out. I'm probably going to check out the story mode, since that's probably what is mostly new here. I'm not entirely sure. And I guess that code at the top is my code or something, so join in if you want, stream goers, if you, for some reason, have the game. But, before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, think about doing that as well. But if you really want to help out, think about coming over to Twitch. I'm trying to reach a partner over here, but we need more viewers to do that. So if you want to come by, whether it's to lurk or to talk, think about doing so, because it does make a world of difference, and honestly, we'd love to have you. We also have a pretty cool Discord community if you want to check that out. Got a Ko-fi link if you want to help directly monetize my content. And I have a Weight Gain Drive website for a drive we did earlier in the year that is still getting new art. You can check all of this stuff out. Links are all in the description. It's pretty cool. So, like, look at them and stuff if you want. Now, here's the thing. This will probably be a fairly fun experience, because it's a game that was already full feature, then repackaged and sold for $50. That's a scummy business move, but it probably means there's a decent amount of content here. Now, can I get into multiplayer? That's another question. Let's start with customization, actually. I want to see what they got here. How did they also turn the free-to-play like setup into like a paid setup? I see I have coins up there, so I assume I just probably earn an in-game currency by playing, and then I can spend it, and that replaces the free-to-play system, the microtransactions, I assume. Konami used to be battling with Capcom for best developer. Yeah, agreed. There was a time Konami was awesome. So we start with the main 8 bombers from Super Bomberman R1. These are the main characters for the current Bomberman timeline, which, by the way, the Bomberman timeline is all sorts of weird. They just keep rebooting things and changing the story and stuff, so... Yeah, these are the main characters now. Blue is tired. Yeah, I like him. He's tired. It's a fall guy. It kind of is, honestly. Looks like we can also unlock... Oh, some classic... Oh, these guys are from... Well, yeah, this really shows how it's a free-to-play game. They brought back nostalgia as microtransactions originally. Yeah, these are the original bombers from Super... Which Super Famicom game did they come from? So the Super... there was like 5 or 6 Super Bomberman games for the Famicom. Super Famicom. I can't remember how many there were, but there's a ton of villains from that series. These 5 are from one of them. I don't remember which one. Okay. Simon Belmont. Pyramid Head Bomber. Oh. Alright. Definitely got some crossovers here. Sweet Coconut 2 Hero, is that the best you can cut? I guess he didn't have a default name. Goemon Bomber. Okay, fair enough. That actually is a fairly good design for that. Whoever this is. I just remember the one-headed dog in it. Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, the dog was evil too, right? One of the villains? Vic Viper Bomber? Are you serious right now? So we got a whole bunch of Konami property crossover stuff. Sure. That is a really weird chest thing. Alright. I see. I mean, sure, why not a Silent Hill monster? A Princess Tomato. Wait, that was a Konami property. Oh man, nobody's gonna remember her, but she came from a dream, Alpha Dream, right? Is that the developer of the Mario Luigi games? Before they made any of the Mario Luigi games, they made a something in Tomato Kingdom. I forget the name of it fully. This character comes from that. I don't remember this character. What is the difference? Oh, okay. Yep, that's Silent Hill 3. Oh, you're right. There is a Fall Guy. I didn't even know. Wait, is Fall Guys Konami property? If so, I wasn't aware. I may be tired. Oh, you can change the... Oh, you can do more detail. Okay, fair enough. Then you can unlock a bunch of... Make it fucking snazzy. I see. So yeah, you can kind of see the microtransaction aspect of this game. You can tell it was you can kind of tell it's repackaged free to play, just from the amount of like random stuff. None of which I have, by the way. So cool. Player settings. Oh, let's see what. Let's self-explode. Bombs O'Clock. No, you know what? That's the most dorky thing ever. We're gonna do Bombs O'Clock. Sounds good. I want to be as lame as possible, so we'll just do that one. Music? Oh, okay. No, I'll leave it alone. Apparently you can change the music played in battle modes. That's kind of nice. And then the shop. So... kind of weird you can't just buy the characters on the character select screen. They're locked there, and you think you can just buy them there, but apparently not. Oh, I do actually have enough money to just buy one. Oh, he's free. That's nice, I guess. Sure. What a deal. I never played Fall Guys, by the way. I know it was, like, very popular for a while. Oh, they do have their little voice lines, okay. Destroy! Wait, he's still talking. Sounds like an evil Teletubby, alright.
Kneel before my brilliant mind.
You're up against the me with everything you've got.
I mean, Plasma Bomber, he's cool. The bunny? Robbie. I'm not... Fair enough. You remember I recently played a Gomon game. I'm gonna be Plasma Bomber. Oh, they have, like, special abilities of their own? Fair enough.
Let's get down to business. No holds barred, no holding back.
Wow, his cape, like, is, like, just starched too much. Alright, then. Alright, what else can we get? That's what I want to wear a bunch of weird stuff, if I can. Looks like you start with enough money to buy a basic setup, so... accessories. A carp. Well, it's obviously good. Oh, these are bundles. Okay. Wait, do I just have to wait for them to slowly scroll through each item to see what everything is? Oh, I like... By the way, I do love the Mario rip-off mushroom. That's pretty cool. You know what? Oh, I see. You could also... Obviously, I have an idea. I know what I want to do. Top hat! Yes, I know I got items. Thank you. Yeah, whenever you see this much customization variety, you kind of know that it's a free-to-play game. Or at least it was at one point. Because, you know, free-to-play games, they want to sell you everything possible. Like, what can we reskin and sell the player? You know? Absolutely, like, everything. Everything they can, they will. I mean, you know, actually, you know what this makes me think of? Super Bomberman R2 being a repackage of Super Bomberman Online. This also makes me think of, actually, Capcom was brought up earlier. This makes me think of the Mega Man X5 offline mode, which again was a repackaged free-to-play game sold for too much money. So both Capcom and Konami have very recently tried to get out on this. Hey, let's sell our free-to-play game as a normal game and make a bunch more money off of it. I'm gonna do Cat's Paw just for Beerus. My stream like that. You know, we have been dropping a few frames. That might not be your fault. Apologies if we are, by the way. I hope we're not dropping too... I think the internet's just kind of mad today. So, you know what might help? Did you... By the way, did anybody else lag out? No, it's on my end. Oh, fair enough. But I am dropping a few frames here and there. I'm actually going to turn off something. It might help a bit. There we go. Like for me as well. Yeah, I think my ISP decides today that it's not great. You lagged a lot too, buffering too. If you're buffering in the moment, that's not my fault. But I will be messing with the frame rate, bit rate a little bit. There we go. That might fix it up a bit. Okay. Victory pose. Height. Sure. War of Joy. Yeah, sure. I'll do it. Just pick at some random customization before we begin. Taunt. Okay, I don't care about that so much. We're only gonna be played offline, doesn't matter. Speech bubbles. Oh, I love buying speech bubbles. Here we go. Profile stuff. Have at you. Man, I'd like to point out, this is organized horribly. Like, I have to click the bundle and then, like, scroll through it. And, like, this could be shown off in an easier way to see everything at once. They really were trying to... Treat me to a barbecue. That's perfect. I'll take that. Obviously. Player icon. Let's see. You should treat me to a barbecue. It's a good idea. Oh look, Beers is gonna get a lot of pause today. You just had to pay for all this. Yeah, you had to pay for all of this stuff originally. Yes. All right, that's enough buying things. I'm gonna go customize and we'll get going. So I had this idea. If I give him the yellow top hat, yes, look at that. It looks great. Even matches his coat, cloak, cape, wings, whatever they are. Hopscotch. I love seeing a villain character do hopscotch. Good. All right, let's see. That does fit him pretty well. That would seem better though, because it's like an electricity blast. There we go. The fact that the top hat floats makes it even better. I want a hat that matches my Coke. Exactly. Player settings. There we go. There we go. Customization complete. Paw Charm. So yeah, the battle mode's the main mode, but I bet you anything. Let's see if there's actually multiplayer matches to be had. Grade matches increase your grade. Yeah. Gems. When you play the game, collect gems used in shops and purchase characters. That's not a gem. That's a coin. Were they just called gems in free to play, and they just in the free to play one they just forgot to change it or something? Okay. So those are not gems. Those are coins with a G on them. All right, so let's just do a graded match because, like, and standard rules. Let's do the most basic, logical, like, base thing. Let's see who's played. Is it possible to get into a 59 days left? My goodness, that's a long season. Or is that a short season? I don't know. I don't play these games that have, like, seasons very often. So I don't know how long seasons are supposed to last. But I might just call the currency gems, maybe. So I'd like to point out I picked graded match. And I picked the basic battle mode, which I assume that if anybody's playing anything, that would probably be the default settings that people would use. So, oh, isn't there a website? I swear there's a website that lets you know who is playing what and when. Okay, found somebody. Okay, so we're just gonna pick my guy. Now I'm gonna lose horribly, but it's fine. Steam charts, that's it. 18 players? 18 players. I guess I'm lucky I found somebody then. Beers, could you do me a favor and tell me when this came out when this came out on Steam? Because I'm pretty sure it was like within the last couple of weeks, if I recall. Go check when this game came out. I guarantee these are going to be bots. If I win, then they're bots. That's how we know. Oh, default. But look, they have fancy weird. Yeah. Oh my god. But the names indicate. Yeah, I agree. I think they're bots too, but I also think they're trying to pretend they're not bots. Because the names make me think they're trying to pretend they're not bots. They look like the sort of names one puts if they want to be like, this isn't a bot, seriously. Egg. Oh, I got myself a Louie, or whatever they're called. Forget if Louie is a species name or if that's just the name of one of them. Oh, whoops. At least the Louie protects you from a hit. dang it, I wanted that. Isn't that push? Yeah, that's push. Push is very, very helpful. Kick is good, too. If I just keep... Oh, shit. Fuck. Got stuck on my own bomb. I like how they're just standing there for no reason. Alright. Yeah, these are definitely bots. They're not playing nearly well enough for a ranked match actual player. Haha. So, yeah, there's 18 players online. There's bot matches. They're kind of... okay, so what do you guys think about multiplayer games where if there's not enough players, they give you bots? I personally think that's fine, but if they try to pretend they're real players, that's really scuzzy. Like, again, not all the... You won't always have maximum players all the time, so I understand getting some bots here and there. But if the game pretends like they're not bots, that's really, really shitty. That's my thoughts on it. Whenever I have a Louie, it's harder to tell where to stand safely. Basically just locking them down. That's what I'm doing. Hello. Oh, I've been cursed. You've been cursed. Sir, please. Sir? Okay. Sir.
It was an honorable battle. Thank you.
So, yeah, they try to... Look at those names, though. They're all very different. I think they really did try to pretend these aren't bots. But the lack of skins definitely gives it away. Yeah, they really call those gems for some reason. It makes me unnecessarily annoyed that they call coins gems. Okay, so I did the most basic match possible and we only came up with bots because there's only 18 players online, even though this release... Oh, the question wasn't answered. Even though this was released... Hold on. I want to... to the day, on Steam. This was released... Oh, 13th September. So, it has been, roughly... Okay, so it's been out for... Well, that honestly should give it enough time to either gain a player base or lose all of it. So, it's been out for just a little under 2 months. Which is just about the right amount of time for a multiplayer-focused game to get a community going. Like, if the game just released, it could sometimes take a little bit for a community to start up. But after a month or two, if it's going to have a community... It's going to be established by then. So if we have freaking all-time peak of 200 players, the maximum it had was 200. And after less than 2 months, we have now just 13 players. Most everybody who actually gave it a shot has already left. That's a bad sign. And also, I don't blame people because it is a free-to-play game. I bet you anything that max of 200 players was mostly just people checking it out for an hour or two before Steam refunded it because it was a free-to-play game being sold for $50. I want to point out, too, $50. I understand maybe taking a listen, I don't disagree with the idea of taking a free-to-play game, making all the content in that free-to-play game no longer a microtransaction, but actually saying you can earn in-game, and then selling the whole thing for an actual, like, game price. That's okay in my opinion. I don't have a problem with that. The thing is, though, if you're going to do that, it needs to be a very fair and cheap price, because it is a repackaged game. I think that repackaged game can be worth people's time, but not $50. That's ridiculous, you know? Bomberman doesn't feel like a full price type franchise. Not anymore. Back in the day, I'd say it was, but I just feel like the license has been utterly mistreated for, like, honestly, since the GameCube era, I haven't really found a Bomberman game that makes me go like, oh wow, this is really good. Like, some of them are fun, but it just hasn't, like, yeah, I agree. I think it is a franchise that doesn't deserve to be full price simply because the franchise has been mistreated. Let's do a single player. This apparently was added for this version, apparently. So this wasn't in the free-to-play version. The free-to-play version was just multiplayer focused. Obviously, that was a bit lame. The battle mode, we only fought bots, and they were whatever bots. They were not... Listen, I won twice in a row, having not played Bomberman in a while. So let's see what the story mode can offer us. Okay, hello 002/0. How you doing?
I found it. The next Elenite. Go forth, Lugin.
I have no idea who
We
this
are
guy is.
nearly there. Soon I will be.
You just did single player. Technically, I did.
The Bomberman brothers, 8 righteous robotic life
Oh,
forms,
right.
are following a lead regarding
They're called the Bomberman Brothers. I remember that for R1. Half of them are girls, but they're still the
Another
Bomberman
city
Brothers.
destroyed by the Black Moon. We've got to do something. Guys,
Seems a little
how are things
sexist.
looking on the radar? Hey! Why aren't you checking the Black Moon? We're gonna lose sight of it.
Who do you think you're talking to? No way I'm letting it out of sight.
Just wake me up when we get there.
Ready when you are, bro. So, what are we blowing up?
Yay, we're all going on an adventure! Ha ha! Hey, Aqua, let's take plenty of photos on this trip. I'd love to make a beautiful photo album when we get back. Hey, big bro, I want a souvenir. Think you can get me one?
Their investigation is off to an interesting start.
Yeah, this is... I mean, the characters are consistent from R1, I'll say that.
Listen up. In case you missed the news, planets across the universe are being attacked by this Black Moon. The culprit could be just as violent as Bugler.
Oh, they actually bring up Bugler. Old villain from previous games. Was in both Super Bomberman games and Bomberman Hero.
And crack this case. We're not here to have fun.
Oh, jeez.
It was actually an interesting villain. I like that villain.
It's coming from Planet Fulvita. All right, Bomberman brothers, let's go!
I'm gonna pee my pants!
Delightful. So this is the reboot.
Not good.
This is the characters in the reboot of the R series.
The 8 Bomberman brothers set out for Planet Fulvita in pursuit of the dastardly planet-destroying
And this
Black
is
Moon. Go
free-to-play
forth,
games for 2020,
Bomberman
fair
brothers. Protect the peace of the universe. Hang in there, White.
Yeah, so
Once again, the fate of the entire universe rests on your shoulder.
White Bomberman still cares to be a hero, but literally all the other 7 Bombermen, they don't give a shit. That was how they were in Super Bomberman R as well. It's like, White Bomberman cares to save the day, everyone else, I'm focused on my own egotistical pursuits. Woo! And for some reason that's supposed to be endearing. You can tell they're kind of one note right for that intro. Hello, Jaxie. I am doing alright. Hopefully you're doing well today. Thanks for coming by. So what is this layout here? Okay. I see. Weird. We had somebody else that came to the stream like a few streams ago, and they immediately introduced themselves and their character, and didn't we end up having to ban that person? What happened with that? Sorry, I'm just having a flashback. It's fine, though. You're fine. Yeah, I'm noticing the Zelda rooms. Saw your Twitch from a Twitch recommended page. That's cool. I'm glad I'm still getting recommended. For some reason.
Planet Vita, Star System Hurricana.
Yeah, that's right, Yabhead. That was it.
Planet where the unexplored remains of an ancient civilization lie.
Looks like there's a strong energy signal coming from this big crevice.
I can't see very well. Oh, it's so dark and deep. I'm scared.
Don't be green. We're the heroes who saved the universe. That said, this place doesn't really suit my brilliance. So, bro, I'll leave this to you.
What are you talking about, Black? We're going in together.
I also have no idea why Barman even puts up with these characters. Black thinks he's so cool. He's in fact so cool he doesn't have to do anything useful because he's too cool to do useful things.
Where are we?
Keep the Ellens protected. Up to 5 could travel with... What do you mean up to 5 could travel with me? Why does that immediately make me think of Sonic 3D Blast when you say it that way? Oh, frame rate just died. Cool.
Well? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, basically, Super Bomberman R 1 and 2 have way too many characters. They thought that giving White Bomberman an entourage of like 7 other bomber characters would be really fun, I guess. This is the latest reboots for them. For the Bomberman universe or whatever. But effectively, it's just White Bomberman trying to get the job done while the other 7 just fuck around. That was how R1 was. I played the entire game, I recall. It was a long time ago, but I did play the whole story. And they never improved. They never, like, had any character development or anything. This is just how they always are. Anyways, let me try to fix this frame rate issue. Oh, lovely. Ah, yes, delightful. There is no way to change the options while in a level. Let me entirely quit the game to change the options, then. Hooray. I guess let's lower the shadows. Wait. No 1600 by 900? Alright, fine. Why the hell not? Whatever, this will do for you guys. I either could choose really tiny window or full screen, basically. Nothing in between. Anyways, I just windowed it, so it'll probably run okay. Probably. Does seem like the story mode of this is doing something a little bit more dynamic than, like, Super Mario R1 story mode was cutscene, battle level, cutscene, boss, battle level. This seems like it's... Okay, it's still running like shit. I just lowered the settings to, like, a ridiculous amount. What the actual hell, man? Exactly... Okay, so I'd like to note something. Did the game run okay during battle mode? It did, right? The battle mode was fine, correct? Just to verify this, it was running fine during battle mode. Okay, so I'd like to point out a detail. This game... Okay, so it's just a repackaged free-to-play game. but the story mode is new. So the one thing they added to try to justify spending $50 on a repackaged game is apparently very poorly optimized. I have murdered the settings, and it doesn't matter. It's still running like shit. Now, granted, I'd like to point out this is one of those situations where it's running like shit for you guys, but I can see it just fine. Regardless, though, I have just murdered the settings, and it's still... My goodness. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, graphics lightweight, duh. Wait, what the hell? Does that affect anything? Okay, let's see. Yes, that's fine. Let's go back to the title screen. Maybe that'll fix it. You would have probably complained otherwise. Yeah, probably would have. Yeah, I didn't see any problems at the time. I mean, I didn't really see because my video quality was low. Well, even if your video quality is low, you can see if it's running decent frames or not. Turn off anti-aliasing. You know, normally that is good to leave on for frame rate things, but I could try. Let's see if what I just did fixed it or not. There was a very nebulous high quality or low quality graphics option. I just turned it up. Oh my god. It's still choppy. Even with no shadows and everything looking like shit. It is still technically choppy for you guys. Wow. So again, I'd like to point this out. The one thing they added to help justify this $50 price tag apparently runs really poorly. Now I can play it. I can indeed play it, right? But, huh. That would look like shit if I lowered that all the way down. Let's try that. It's just kind of interesting to me. Because the mobile game seemed fine. The mobile game battle mode seemed to be running just fine. If this is the same team that did the mobile game, it's probably why they're shit at optimizing for PC. Probably. It probably is the same team. Oh, look, I got it smooth for you guys, I think. More or less. I guess turning off anti-aliasing did help a bit. We'll go with that. It looks like shit, but it's fine. I would love a power-up or something. Do they not exist here? Maybe they don't! Gotta love that shadow. At least I could keep the... At least I have some shadows on now. Okay, listen, one basic thing about any Bomberman game mode is if you blow up blocks, you get power-ups. Where the fuck are they? Do I just not get any right now? Alright, fine, I'm gonna ignore these then. Rude. Let's destroy a glowing block. Sure, why not? Look. Ellen. So this is a major character or something? Alright, what's this about?
What strange ruin?
Whoops, that pauses the game. I was gonna go capture that ghost while the cutscene played. Alright, there we go.
There are white stones scattered everywhere. Wait, look! This shiny thing is so pretty. Is it a gem?
Huh? What is that?
Oh my! How adorable! Hey, little guy. What's your name? You look so cute and squishable. That's it. How about I call you Squishy? I think we'll be good friends. Alrighty! A photo to commemorate our friendship. How about you raise your hand?
Huh? What's this? Interesting. Let's see what it does.
Wait, Yellow, what have you done? Oh my, there's 2 now.
Hey there! Are you a friend of Squishy? What are you reading?
Wow, this device is a lot of fun. Again.
Yeah, they just made chows.
There's so many of them now.
What was that sound?
Hear something?
Just cute character mascot thing.
The Black Moon?
Oh dear, the ruin!
Gotta have them.
Huh? What's happening? I'm scared. Help!
Watch my super skilled bomb head. Huh?
What was that, Black? When did you learn how to do that?
Hi, Kirby boss. Yeah, I said that earlier.
Wait,
Very much looks like
are
Zero.
you the ones who launched that attack?
Wow! They're super strong!
Voice acting is off even for the type of characters they're trying to make.
This is
I mean,
not good.
they're trying to do
Let's protect this place with our little friend.
They're trying to make the one-note character sound like that one note, but like, I think what you mean is basically the voice acting is a bit amateurish. I mean, I think that's how I put it. Like, there's not a lot of heart put into it. Oh, it's castle mode, huh? Okay. I kind of vaguely remember that. Guard the other night for the... Yeah, the castle mode was something that existed in older Bomberman games. Sort of. Not quite in this style, but... Yeah, pretty much, yeah, Head. That's pretty much accurate. Wait, guys? This fully licensed Konami game fucked up its own grammar. Check this out. The enemies are aiming for the Elenites here. At the castle side, guard your Elenites for the opposing team. If you have at least one Elenite with when the clock runs out, you win. Also, the castle side possesses a shield that can withstand up to 2 explosions. For each exposition hit, the shield changes colors from blue, yellow, into red. So if you talk a lot to it, you'll weaken the shield, guys. For each exposition hit. For each exposition hit. Right next to the previous sentence that actually had it spelled correctly. Wow. Castle can use a weapon when their gauge fills up. Okay. So just gotta murder. They only care about Pachinko nowadays, pretty much. Can I actually get, like, power-ups now, or is that not allowed? Oh, cool. I can get... Wait, that's just money. Sure, I'll take it. Is that good? Oh, it's like a capture the flag thing, right? Yeah, they take the key and then they rob it. You gotta go chase him down and, like, say no. Oh, shit. You know, there's... You know, all the names on the screen make it really hard to see all the bombs. Laser weapons shoot... What the hell am I doing, actually? This is not like traditional castle mode. Okay, defeat enemies, lasers, aim carefully. Well, this seems... Okay, I'd like to point out to you guys how this worked. I went from... I'd like to point out that I went from, I'd like to point out that I went from a very basic, like, mode where I could just bomb some blocks and not getting power-ups to a really overly complicated castle mode that apparently I just won. I don't even know what that was all about. There was a lot there, but...
We're missing a few of these guys.
It's like receiving a legal document and you don't want to read most of it and you just sign it. And you're done.
Wait. Hold on.
Like, what was that game mode?
Can I borrow that?
It was simultaneously heavily complicated and yet I barely engaged it. I just kind of walked around and grabbed some coins and I
There's
won.
another one.
Like, that was...
I knew it. These little guys.
That was
spawned
like,
from this
it taught me
device.
nothing. It taught me nothing.
What were those things back there anyway?
There's too much to focus on, but it also didn't matter if I did.
These gems are special. They might come back for this one as well.
This could have something to do with the Black Moon. We should make this our research base.
In that case, let's spruce it up then.
Yeah, this reminds me of every... By the way, if I had skipped... remember how I said I played through Super Bomberman R all the way through? I will say this very simply. If I had skipped every cutscene in Super Bomberman R1, I would have enjoyed the game more. And this game definitely seems to have the same vibe. Because literally all the cutscenes were in R1 was... White says, hey guys, we should complete the objective. Then, 5 minutes of every other Bomberman being stupid. Then we played a level. And then we had a cutscene where White Bomberman was like, hey guys, we should continue to progress the plot. And then all 7 Bombermen were being stupid. And then you played the game some more. That was literally it. That is literally all they can do. And it seems like they didn't at all grow the characters for the sequel game. So this honestly feels like maybe I should just skip the cutscene and play the game. But also the game, what the fuck was the game doing? What was that castle mode? Also, now I can build a HQ. Okay, so is this where the blocks come into play, or? My goodness, I was on a menu. Listen, guys, we loaded into a menu. Why did it take that long? Okay, wait, is this like tower defense? Okay, it told me how to do things. Okay, so it's... Tell me how to do this. Okay. Yeah, okay, I get how to change parts. Yes, that makes sense. Gimmicks into your opponents. There are many ways to use gimmicks. Try to discard them all. Okay, but why? Why am I editing? What am I doing? What am I trying to achieve? Am I trying to set up a defense? Where am I trying to set up the defense? Do the enemies come from here? Is that what I need to defend from? Okay, I don't... Like, okay, thanks for just throwing me into an editor without really explaining why I'm doing any of this, but, you know, that's cool. Why are there 5 million White Bombermen? Oh my god. How about I just... not? We're done now. just... I don't... What? Like, what does it want?
It's a little messy, but that'll do the trick. We should make sure we're safe, even if those things come back. Leave it to me. I'm gonna make our
it wants to do... It's clearly wanting to do some sort of base defense thing.
And I know all about beauty.
But it has failed, even on a basic level, to explain what the hell is going on.
Oh boy, why does it always end up like this?
White Bomberman, it's because you actually invited them along, like you thought they would help. Honestly, Super Bomberman R1, and probably R2 as well, was literally just, if White Bomberman, like plot-wise, if White Bomberman had just done this mission solo, he would have succeeded a lot faster. Literally, all the other Bomberman R are liabilities. Also, hey, there's Eric. That's fine. I hope your D&D went well. Okay, I'm gonna go explore, because that sounds actually maybe fun. So, normally, the single player in a Bomberman game is usually not the focus of a Bomberman game, but usually it's still kind of fun, right? Pick up items if you experience necessary to increase your world level. White stats also increase. See, even in the game is like, yeah, White's the only important character. Let's increase his stats. Uh-huh. If you protect your 6th element, you'll automatically send back. Okay, I don't know what that means, but sure. Oh my god, it is like 3D Blast. I'm gonna collect them. And bring them back here. And then I collect them, and then bring them back here. Oh, I see. That's just like where they end up. Okay. A lot of games like to throw... But yeah, here's the thing. Even the Bomberman games that had more of a mediocre single-player mode, the single-player mode was still a nice little romp. Maybe not super in-depth, but just a nice stage-based thing, fight some bosses, have a good time. But I don't know what the fuck this... Even Super Bomberman R1, its story mode was fine. Like, once you got around all the cutscenes, it was perfectly fine gameplay. But I don't know what the hell this game is doing so far. It's clearly... Wait, what? I can't... Okay, I guess warp there, then. I guess it's room-based. Hello. Bye. So can I actually get power-ups now, or... Is that allowed? Here's the thing, I want to point this out. Power-ups matter a lot in Barman. Also, thank you very much, Hyperion. Power-ups matter a lot. These are just coins for money. Power-ups matter a lot in Barman games because until I get a power-up, I can only place one bomb and wait. So, like, you really don't have proper gameplay until you start getting some bomb upgrades. Otherwise, it's just like slow-ass waiting. It looks like I'm only getting money, though. You notice this? Like, is it even possible to get an upgrade? Or do I have to, like... I mean, I'm getting experience, I guess, breaking these, but... Lucky bastard. Wait, also, hold on. Oh, that's just... Okay, there's another big mistake here. You notice how much trouble I am hitting these enemies? Here's the thing, too. Normally, in a Bomberman game, there's a lot of tight corridors. Which, that can get you trapped. That's part of the challenge. But I've never seen a Bomberman game just have these wide open areas and have enemies be able to wander them, because it's going to be so hard to actually catch those enemies. Because it's just a giant wide open area. I can't trap them into a tunnel. This is such a weird design choice. I'm about to level up whatever that does. Let's see what that does. Actually, I just realized the coins are giving me experience, aren't they? That's it. So I don't know why coins equals experience. Kind of weird metric, but alright. But yeah, this is just doing everything really fucking weird for Bomberman. Okay. Stats just straight up went up. So now can I place 2 bombs? Yes. That is such a weird system. You know, I also get experience for, like, this. Well, I get... So... Huh. So basically, they want me to grind out coins. Basically, what they did here was instead of giving me the ability to get power-ups from blocks, I get experience from blocks to eventually get a power-up. Basically, they had this ingenious idea to turn power-up acquisition into a grind. Amazing. Amazing. So, you know, like, what, it took... So, like, most of these blocks are giving me 100 experience. It took me 3,000 to level up and get some power-ups. So it's like... I gotta collect 30 of the damn things to get a power-up. Or sometimes less if I get those big gems. This is a fucking... They basically were like, how can we take this basic Barman formula and make it a lot slower to get power-ups? I know! That's basically what this is. Just getting power-ups, technically using the same methods as before, but it's way slower. That is basically what this is. I'm kind of flabbergasted. It's amazing how a free-to-play... Like, it's amazing how free-to-play developers always manage to figure out how to inventively introduce tedium into a game. It's very impressive. Can you buy XP and microchips? Well, see, here's the thing, though. Here's the rub. This wasn't in the free-to-play version. This single-player mode is new to this rip-off $50 release. Punch! I got Punch. Oh, I can do more stuff with the game mode I don't want to do. That's cool. Isn't Punch... Oh, shit, I forgot how to punch. How do you punch? Oh, it says right there, X. Ah, right. It punches... Yeah, right. That. So yeah, I'd like to point out this TDM was not introduced in the free-to-play game. This was introduced in the $50 release. But if the free-to-play developers also made the single-player mode, then I suppose it would make sense that they would think to do this. I feel like free-to-play developers are on a completely different, like, wavelength when it comes to game development. And that wavelength is really, how many predatory business practices can we add to our game? This is not fair to every game. Some free-to-play games are still good. But more often than not, if you're a free-to-play dev, you're basically just trying to figure out how to monetize as much as possible, and then if you could succeed on that, maybe you'll worry about the player's gameplay experience, but only then. Money first, gameplay second, is basically what I'm trying to say. Oh. I just missed it. This glorified Roomba's getting very lucky right now. Finally. I'm just impressed that they figured out how to take the normal Bomberland single-player formula and make it this slow. Like, it's actually kind of impressive to me. It took a lot of thinking to figure out how to make this a grind, and they did it. I don't know. It's just weirdly impressive. I guess on the plus side, maybe I keep these more permanently. Maybe upgrades are a more permanent addition at that point. Is that maybe like a benefit of the system? Like I don't know. But you notice how it's all world level this, world level that? I bet you anything, even if I do keep the power-ups for this world, if I go to a new world, I bet you I start from scratch again. Because they seem to make such a big deal about the world level. So, probably is the case. Three. What?
Huh? What is this thing? It's blocking our way.
Then we gotta blow it.
Some environment always have a lot of blocks you have to clean up to fight stuff. They do. That's fine if it's a fun gameplay loop.
The switch doesn't seem to do anything. What about this? Nothing. What's the matter?
It's working! So you guys can start devices.
Something tells me we'll be needing your help again soon. It's great having friends like you.
Usually a good free-to-play game is for a little flaw of fast progress, so the progress trying to help the game you're too deep to stop. So this is bad practice for a mobile game. That's true. What they beat, but again, remember the single-player mode was added specifically for the $50 console release. So the $50 console release, they thought to add a grind to it immediately too. Oh, like all the blocks came back. Okay, I guess they replenish between areas. I was wondering if that would happen. I was like half thinking, like, I wonder if my guys can be bombed. Yep, they can. Because I noticed how they, like, trailed behind me, so I was like, Yep. So I gotta watch them, I gotta watch their hitboxes as well as my own. Because that's fun, right? Having to manage a trailing hitbox that you can't completely control. Good time. They sort of group up with me if I stand still, but it's kind of weird. Don't forget, there's also an escort mission. It is. They are harmable, so... What the fuck is this shit where the devs brains on the airplane? How did we reach an hour already? Okay, puzzle pieces. No, I gotta see what other bullshit they do. Each requires different amounts and types of elements. The puzzle has many secret rules, so try a bunch of things out. Wait, are you saying blatantly, hey, here's a puzzle, we won't give you the rules, just fuck around and figure out the rules? This is my least favorite way of doing puzzles. I've expressed this before to you guys. The puzzle that gives me the rules and then makes me have to logic out the puzzle from there is the best kind of puzzle. They just straight up said, like, yeah, I don't know, just try random shit. You gain life. Did I? I feel like I'm draining my life playing this. Oh, gimmicks enabled. Kick bomb. Oh, yeah, I can kick the bomb. That is, in fact, the thing I now have. Kick bomb is good. It's an anti-soft luck, basically. Always good to have. I bet my... you know what? I bet... Hold on. I gotta see something. Oh! They can't... Wait, what the fuck? That's inconsistent. They can't be harmed by the enemies? So only my bombs hurt them. Alright. I guess that's technically a good thing, but it really is kind of inconsistent. Also, this world is kind of not as exciting as I thought it might be. When I saw the different zones, I thought it might be, you know... Okay, let's see about this puzzle. Watch the numbers! Okay. Oh, I have 3 bombs. I guess that's what they mean by watch the numbers. Watch out, you only have 4 bombs! Careful, don't randomly place a bomb where it does absolutely nothing. I guess. I'd also like to point out this escort mission gets more difficult the more of them I have. So this really is honestly they took weird inspiration from Sonic 3D Blast on this. And I'm not even bitching. Like, Sonic 3D Blast isn't the best Sonic game, but I actually think it's fairly decent. Some people don't like it, but I think Sonic 3D Blast is pretty fun. But not when I have bombs that can hurt my own escorts. So this makes me wonder, like, how high a level can we get? And, like, I guess we keep it, right? Given how much work it is to level, I assume we will keep this level in most situations, right? This just feels very blah. Honestly, I mentioned earlier that I wasn't really fond of the GameCube era Bomberman. I thought the Jetters stuff was kind of... I had a lame villain and stuff. I will say, though, it's still better than the R series here. The latest series here. Because the R series is just... Here's 8 Bombermen, which, by the way, I don't think I need to explain this to you, but... Too many cooks spoil the broth. Or in short... Having tons of characters does not make for a good... game with a lot of good characters. When you make 5 million characters, that is quantity over quality. Uh-oh. My bomb blast just went up at a time where I need to move everybody out of the way. Thank you, I'm trying to move out of the way of bombs. Holy shit, dude. Something warp point. Yeah. I'm kind of flabbergasted by this. World level, yeah. Again, this is so less fun than just getting power-ups. You know, breaking blocks during power-ups is a completely logical gameplay form, but, like... I don't know what this is. Like, I don't know what this is. I do know the Roombas are completely pointless to fight. All they do is drop some coins, may as well destroy blocks for those. Guess that makes a checkpoint. Yeah, I almost died because of leveling up at a bit. Yeah, it's true. Now, granted, it is a little faster to gather up money if you're smart about your placement. I'm trying to be careful though, because I know for a fact that if I get impatient in Bomberman, well, that tends to get me killed. Oh my god! Okay, new enemy. It's very easy to kill yourself if you get a little impatient in Bomberman. If you start placing things haphazardly, you know? But I'm kind of tempted to do that very easily when you consider that this is fucking slow as shit and I kind of want to just, like, get stuff, you know? Oh, there it is, see? What did I tell you? Impatience! Didn't really affect my level. I lost all the little dudes, but I guess it doesn't really matter. They're everywhere, so what's the matter, really? I do need them to do things, but they're basically what they are glorified keys when you think about it. So, you know. Oh, those guys dropped quite a bit, actually. P-Glove. I could have used that, like, literally a minute ago when I trapped myself. P-Glove is good to get yourself out of a trap, because... Honestly, I probably could have punched as well. That would have saved me as well. Actually, wait, isn't P-Glove the ability to pick up your bomb? How do you do that? Ah, right. Wow, fuck. There. Right, that does delay its detonation. Okay. Did it always delay it? No, I believe, at least in Barman Hero, I believe it did not delay it. It seems to delay it here, though. Actually, probably means I can carry a bomb indefinitely, then. As long as I'm carrying it, I bet it won't blow up. Hey, Rocky. You know, I admittedly don't feel the best today, but... At least I get to hang out with you guys, you know? Dead. Doesn't matter if the game is shit or not, it's always satisfying in a Bomberman game to just trap an enemy like that. I'm not even getting anything now, what the hell? Alright, there we go. Obviously, I don't need to grind quite this much, probably, but... can you blame me? I want to get power-ups. I'm going to try to get us to a boss fight. I want to see if this game... Listen, even the most mediocre Bomberman game usually have some decent boss fights, so... Like, there's gotta be one around here, right?
Really?
Enemies? Oh, back at the check... Oh, right. The base defense. There's a reach us when it was 60 extra parts of the wall. So this is really dumb, by the way. Who the fuck would want to do a... Who the fuck wants to do a tower defense game while playing Well, okay, granted, I guess there is some placement to consider, but... What was all that? Oh, okay. I guess it's indicating if I collected them all. Wow, this is really fucking slow in this... Oh, I can skip it, okay. I guess it indicates if I found them all, but I guess I didn't find them all in 3 because some of them died. Alright, let's deal with the random advance that interrupts the other gameplay, I guess. Man, they really thought this castle mode was a big deal. Also, I'd like to note the load times are fucking ridiculous for what we're loading. Also, my focus is just gonna be to go over here and murder the hell out of these guys. Haha. Alright, I can kick. Good way to trick AI, I find. That confused the hell out of that guy. So, I need to prevent them from entering here. What? Wait, hold on a minute. What's stopping me from just doing this repeatedly and never letting them in? Like, I get this whole game mode is, like, really complex or whatever, but, like, if they need to get my treasure chest, then why don't I just bomb my gate over and over again? Like, what would even... Oh, I actually had that guy trapped. Yeah, well, like, what's stopping me from just blocking the entrance and not carrying? I believe they must get those things at the top, so... Like, there's this whole setup mode. I can literally build out this HQ area however I want. And yet, with all these mechanics, all this shit going on... Motherfucker, I'm going to murder you. All this shit going on, all these mechanics, all this customization, but really all I gotta do is bomb the gate. Look, he wants to go in, but I'm not letting him. Okay, that one got in, but still. I'd like to note... Oh shit, I'm trapped. Okay. Wait, really? Is this gonna let me get trapped now? Alright. Actually, yeah, wait, hold on. In that case, Oh, what? Okay, it's not a foolproof plan. But, like, you could. If you're smart, just bomb your entrance. Try using your eyes more proactively. Fuck you.
Huh?
Yeah, we're done here. But yeah, my point is, like, if you're smart about it, I think you could probably just, like, place bombs repeatedly. So it's this complex game mode that they came up with, the big hook for story mode. With, like, and they want you to methodically spend, like, probably 10-15 minutes constructing a good base. But, like, you could just fucking place bombs, though, and keep them out. Like, I was just keeping them out and they would just walk in afterwards, but what I could do is place a bomb to dissuade them, and then while they're meandering waiting to enter, I could then attack them if I was being more smart about it. So, like, literally an entire complex mechanic that you could just ignore and cheese. This is really shitty. The story it's still doing the Super Bomberman R tradition of really shitty extra Bombermen that do nothing of value and actually should be pretty much fired from their apparent world-saving job that they don't actually pursue aside from White Bomberman. The battle mode is literally dead after less than 2 months of being out because this is a free-to-play game released for $50 and nobody wants to buy it. And the story mode, the big hook of this new $50 purchase, is literally just a mess of gimmicks that slow down the gameplay and is overcomplicated for no good reason. Nothing about this is good. And that sucks because I actually like Bomberman. I don't like this Bomberman. I don't like the whole series of Bomberman. Honestly, it's the way it's always been for me is I like some Bomberman games, but only some. And that will never change if Konami acts this way. This is trash. Super Bomberman R2 is not worth your money. Nobody's playing it anyways. Honestly, here's the thing. I like the single-player Bomberman games and Bomberman game modes, but 99% of people who like Bomberman like it for the battle modes, like it for the multiplayer. And that's completely fair, because it actually is a pretty... Like, it may not be my focus, but I do think the multiplayer is still fun. And I understand why that's everybody's focus. Given that's everybody's focus, this game has even less for you than it does for me. Because, well, no, the single player also sucks, so it has nothing for me either. But, my point is, people play Bomberman for multiplayer. This doesn't have multiplayer. It tried to have multiplayer, but being a shitty cash grab of a free-to-play reskin, people didn't buy it, so there's no multiplayer. That's how that works. So, yeah, if you want to play some actual Bomberman multiplayer, go check out Power Bomberman. It's a fan game that is actually really good, is online, it's free, it has tons of customization and content. I'd recommend that any day over this. Go check out Power Bomberman. I did a Sage on it 1 year, and it's still getting updated. It's pretty cool. But do not play this. This is not worth your time. Do not buy this. Sorry to say, Konami, but you remain a shitty developer, as you have been for the last few years. Sad to see, but it's the truth. That was Super Bomberman R2.